we were able to get it out of the Business Financial Services Gaming and Trade Committee last year, and I very much want to thank the Chair of Ways and Means for having a hearing this year, because I think we are in a public financing crisis right now. And something like this has to be inevitable, because the current system we have for public financing, we know it doesn't work. We're going into debt up to our eyebrows, and we see the potholes growing, schools deteriorating, all of our public infrastructure. We have no financing capacity to pay for it because we're at our debt capacity right now that's established by the Constitution. That goes away if we can set up our own public bank. So the U.S., I can understand why eyes were glazing over during some of the financial conversations earlier, because not everybody's as wonky about this stuff as I am. But just to speak in broad terms, we used to be a can-do society. We would think big, and we would think about the public good and what's in the best interests of our society. And it seems like we're losing that can-do spirit, because, I used to think that big banks and bond brokers were the big Oz behind the curtain manipulating everything. And to a certain extent, yeah, that's true. But I think the biggest obstacle we face is confidence in ourselves to do big things for the people. And we have to get over that fear of doing something big. This really is a proven solution that the whole rest of the world uses to finance public good. They use public banks to finance public good. In the U.S., we only have one bank, that's Bank of North Dakota. Otherwise, we rely on private commercial banks to finance public good. And that is our problem. That's why we're at our debt capacity. That's why everything feels like it's starting to crumble. So something like this is inevitable. And I'm just hoping that we can feel inspired enough to do something really big, not just for ourselves, but for our grandchildren. Who knows what they're going to need in the future, 20, 30, 50 years from now. And they're going to be in such a debt crisis, much worse than we can even envision for ourselves. We can do this for them and for our futures. So I'm hoping that we can stand up and really do something big and get it done. Thank you.